As one ages and moves on in life, one's workload also increases, be it burning the midnight oil to study or the stress of working long hours in the office. Each individual puts in his or her maximum in an effort to do better and excel. And that is why, by the time one reaches a certain age, one is beset by many work-related problems. One of the major one being joint pains. Now, which part of your body gets affected most depends on the kind of work you do, how many hours you put in doing a certain kind of work, and also the way and style you perform a certain task. The wear and tear on your bones, muscles, and joints depends on all the above factors. Welcome to the world of Ayurveda that, with its stress on leading a healthy lifestyle, promises to ease your aches and pains.
Namaskar. Welcome to Eternal Health. The topic of this lecture is Ayurveda and joint pains. Joint pains, muscular pains, which are called musculoskeletal pains. This is a very common disease in the modern age. More and more people I encounter all over the world are suffering from some kind of pain. In Ayurveda, this is very nicely explained because any kind of pain in the body is caused by aggravation of Vata. Vata is one of the energies in the body which is responsible for movement of things, movement of nutrition, movement of blood, movement of nerve impulses. Anything that moves in our body is controlled by Vata. As long as Vata is under balance, everything will circulate properly in the body. But if Vata is out of balance, then circulation will stop. So there could be a blockage in the nerve impulses which can cause pain. There could be a blockage in the circulation of the blood which can also cause numbness and pain. What are the reasons for increase of Vata in the body? This is what we have to understand. Very simple. If we want to understand Vata aggravating factors, the first thing we should know what are the qualities of Vata. Qualities of Vata. Vata is dry, it is rough, it is mobile, it is cool, it is subtle, and it is light in weight. There is an Ayurvedic principle that like increases like, means anything that is similar in qualities will increase Vata in your body. For example, dry piece of bread, some rough and crunchy piece of biscuit, or some other crackers, or anything which is light in weight, for example lettuce, cabbage, or popcorns. So anything similar in quality, cool, cold drinks, ice cold water. In addition to that, mobile, excessive traveling, too much movement of physical body or of the mind. When the mind is moving continuously, thinking, planning, doing a lot of work, this will also aggravate Vata. All these things, Ayurveda also explains that those people who do heavy exercise, excessive exercise, they will also aggravate Vata, because when we work beyond our physical strength, for example, I see wrestlers or people who are into some kind of athletics or some sports. Very often I have in my clinic all these sports people, generally in their 40s, early 40s, they start having joint pain or some kind of pain in the muscles because they used to do a lot of heavy exercise in their early part of life. And it is rightly mentioned in Ayurveda that excessive exercise can actually lead to aggravation of Vata. So therefore, oiling and sweating, these are two very important techniques for management of Vata. Those of you who are having joint pains because of overweight, first thing you have to take care is you must manage your weight. A very simple technique mentioned in Ayurveda: every day, first thing in the morning when you wake up, take a big glass of warm water, half lemon juice squeezed into this, and a teaspoonful of honey. Every day you must drink this. This actually helps to get rid of some extra fat. Also, you can try Jiva Slim Tea. We have actually a tea which is specifically designed to lose weight, and thousands of people have used this formula, and this is quite effective. It's not a magic, it's not something miraculous. The idea is it's a mixture of some herbs which go in and they directly work on the fat carrying channels. According to Ayurveda, Obesity is caused by blockage in the fat carrying channels. A very nice routine of exercise will be very useful for people suffering from any kind of pains. Of course, you do not have to exert, you do not have to overwork, but you should not become sedentary. I have seen many times people who have joint pains, they have a tendency to just sit down, but this actually makes their joints more stiff. You must make an effort, you must keep on moving, because that will increase the circulation, that will actually help the movement of the Vata, and Vata will not be blocked. In addition to this, of course, for every kind of disease, a healthy diet is very important. Healthy diet means you should always choose foods which are according to your digestive fire. They should not be heavy for your digestive fire. They should not create heaviness or indigestion in your stomach. And in Ayurveda, we always talk about Sattvic diet. Sattvic means it has to be fresh, natural, organic, and mostly it should be vegetarian. You should try to just get vegetarian diet, because according to Ayurveda, the meat products and the non-vegetarian foods that we find in the market today are not sattvic. They will actually generate some kind of toxins. This has been proved by the modern science also, that people who eat a lot of red meat, they can increase their cholesterol and many other toxins. So management of Vata, that is the key word. Any kind of pain in the muscles, in the joints, in the bones, headaches, anything to do with pain, it is just one word, Vata. Either it is coming from physical side or it is coming from mental side. So learn to manage Vata and enjoy a pain-free life. Thank you very much. Namaskar.